Today we will be talking about coronavirus. Many people around the world are sick. They have a new illness called the coronavirus. The coronavirus spreads from person to person. Anyone can become sick with the coronavirus. What does the coronavirus do? Does it make people healthy or does it make people sick? It makes people sick. Can the coronavirus spread from person to person? Yes, it can spread from person to person. The coronavirus gives people fevers and coughs. Most people only become a little sick, but some people become very sick. The coronavirus spreads quickly. Now, the coronavirus is a pandemic. So what are some symptoms or how do people feel when they get the coronavirus? They get fevers. Fevers is when you feel very hot. And they get coughs. And coughs are when you go, those are coughs. And how does the coronavirus spread? Does it spread very slow or very quickly? It flows very quickly, which means very fast. People can get it very fast. Epidemic is when an illness spreads around the world. People think the coronavirus starts in China in 2019. It spread to many countries, including the United States. Leaders and doctors around the world are working together. They are working to stop the spread of the coronavirus. Why is the coronavirus called a pandemic? Is it because it spread only to China? It spread only to the United States? Or because it spread all over the world? It's because it spreads all over the world. And who is working together to help stop this spread? Leaders and doctors. They are working together to help stop the spread of the coronavirus. To help stop the spread, you should wash hands often for 20 seconds or more. Not touch your eyes, nose, and mouth. You should call a doctor when you feel sick. And you stay away from others in public places. So let's look at this one. Washing hands often for 20 seconds or more. It's very important to wash your hands for 20 seconds or more because this kills those germs that are on your hands. Do not touch your eyes, nose, and mouth. It's important not to touch your eyes, nose, and mouth because that's how germs spread, and it's an easy way to enter your body. Then, if you feel sick, you should call a doctor. When you call the doctor, they can check to see if you have the coronavirus or if you just have a common cold. And the last one is social distancing, which means to stay away from others in public places. So it's very important to be 6 feet apart. Make sure you're not very close to others because that's how it also spreads. Leaders and doctors worry about crowds. Sick people can spread the coronavirus in crowds. Crowds, if you look at the picture, there's a lot of people together. When there is a lot of people in one room, it's easy for the virus to spread. Many leaders have canceled events with crowds. Leaders have canceled parades, concerts, conferences, school events, and more. Do you know another event that was canceled? Another event would be having the assemblies at school, the award assemblies at school. We had to have it online. So it was canceled, but they found another way to celebrate our students. Leaders have closed public places with crowds. So they decided we're going to close those public places so other people do not get sick. These other places are movie theaters, museums, restaurants, zoos, and more. Leaders have closed schools too. Students are doing classes online in their homes. Do you know anyone that's doing classes online? If you thought yourself, you're correct. We are doing classes online. Leaders do not want people to travel. Why do you think it's important for us not to travel? If you travel and you have the coronavirus, you can end up spreading it. So if you do not travel, you won't get it or you won't spread it. Sick people can spread the coronavirus to other places. That's why it's important not to travel. Airplanes have canceled some flights. Cruise ships have canceled some trips. Many people are staying in their homes. The coronavirus is a new illness. Doctors are still learning about the coronavirus. They hope to stop the spread of the coronavirus soon. Then people can go to public places again. Leaders can open schools again. Doctors. You should call a doctor when you feel sick. A doctor helps sick or hurt people. A doctor helps people feel better. Have you ever gone to the doctor when you were sick? If you have, they usually make you feel better afterwards. A doctor may work in a doctor's office, medical clinic, or hospital. So where can doctors work in? A doctor's office, medical clinic, or hospital. World. The coronavirus has spread around the world. The world includes Earth and everything on Earth. The world includes people, countries, continents, and landforms. The United States is one country in the world. So all over the world, people are experiencing this illness. Not everyone, but some of them. Let's look at these pictures and words to find which one is related to the coronavirus, the reading that I just read to you. Is washing part of the coronavirus? Yes, it's important to wash your hands in order to kill those germs it has. Is spread part of the coronavirus? Yes, it is. Crickets? No, we didn't read anything about crickets, so this is not part of it. Being sick, is that part of the coronavirus? Yes, it is. A pandemic, is that part of the coronavirus? Yes, because many people get sick and it's spread all over the world. What about gas station? Is that part of the coronavirus? No, it's not. What about a doctor? Is it important during this time, during the coronavirus? Yes, it is. He is important, or she. What about the world? Did we read about world in this reading? We did. Remember, the world is affected by this virus. We did learn about the coronavirus. Did we learn about leaders? Yes, we learned about leaders and how they're trying to stop the spread. Did we learn cough? We did learn about cough because coughing is part of the symptoms. When you get sick, you cough sometimes. Window? No, we didn't learn anything about window in this reading. What about rap music? No, we didn't learn anything about rap music in this reading either. What about fever? Yes, we did, because fever and cough are part of the symptoms during the corona, if you get the coronavirus. What about the word stop? Well, stopping the spread of coronavirus is very important, so we could go ahead and choose this one as well. And crowds. We did learn about crowds because we learned if you are sick and you're in this crowd, you might spread it to others.